Hello everyone in iRacing Production Car Sim Lab Challenge series, where I show you how not to behave on the racetrack. Sometimes a mistake leads to another if you lose control and calmness and think you are unbeatable just because you are driven by anger and overconfidence. Please consider this video as an apology for those who are involved in my running amok and an example of bad decisions and their consequences. If you like my video and can forgive my senseless behavior, please support my channel with your subscribe and hit the like button. I qualified on the 4th place, and that was far my best qualification with Toyota. I started the formation lap with great expectations, but you will see great expectations comes great confidence. In the formation lap, I turned too suddenly in the chicane and collided with Mitchell, such a lame move. And I spin out to the grass, and in total panic, trying to rejoin and cause a chaos, hit Martinez, Christian, and Martinez again, collecting 8 incident points before the race starts. The car is undrivable, need to go to the box for fixes, and I start the race as a backmarker. After the fixing of the car, I rejoin to the race and I am lapped already. But I have my first chance immediately. Mitchell loses the control in Big Bend and hits the barrier. That right-hander made clown of myself either many times in the past. After the silly mistake I made in the formation lap, I'm going to lose almost 100 I rating and I feel I have nothing more to lose. I just flipped out and try to salvage what I can, push like there is no tomorrow and chase and hunt every car I can find in front of me. I approach a group of rival Toyotas and I am very determined to take my lap back. I have a good exit before downhill and Simon Checo slows down before the Sam Posey straight. I take her over without hesitation and follow the others to without losing any momentum. They call trying to find a better line for takeover Hollingsworth. Their fight gives me a chance to get closer. But there is another battle in the T1 and Aaron King loses the rear of the Toyota and spin out, forces Healy to slow down to avoid the collision. He just copied Mitchell's accident from the previous lap, and Marcel Fluid follows him. He almost saved, but his rear left clips the grass and he spins, stops the car facing backwards. The Big Bend is a nasty turn and takes no prisoners. Gary Harris tries to avoid him, but he has no chance and collecting some incident points and damage, and they will be important in the rest of the race. But now I took back my lap from those two racers and continue the hunt. In the 3rd lap, Hollingsworth just misses the apex in the infamous T1 and I put the car in the inner line and take the lap back from him too. In the 4th lap we are approaching T1 and now Paul Barry is in my crosshair, and with the same maneuver like in the previous lap did with Hollingsworth, I take him over too. Another one down and I prepare to get Becola. But Becola needs to wait, because the track's serial killer named Big Bend hunts for his next victim. Winard misses the turn and drifts sideways. He almost saves it but drives to the grass in the inner side of the turn and he can only rejoin when I drive away. But now I see some smoke and dust in the front before the uphill. Mayer loses the control and slows down and Healy behind him cannot react fast enough and gives a lethal touch to the struggling Mayer. He hits the barrier and collects a serious damage. I'm not sure he can even continue the race or reach the pit. But Healy loses the car's hood in the collision and that will be an opportunity for me to catch him. I jump over Mayer effortlessly. Now I'm only in minus 67 by I rating and I hope I will be able to reduce the loss. And in the chicane Healy spins. I guess the previous contact did not help with the handling of his car. I ride by him and then continue the chasing of Barcola. And after a long chasing finally I catch Becola and get my lap back. In the 10th lap I reach Beauchamp in a Mazda, a slower car category, and I just want to get through in this situation as fast as possible. But suddenly he changes direction and I hit his rear bumper and that grants another 4 incident points for me. I feel very unhappy. With the previous cut now I have 13 points and now I'm only with one touch from disqualification. Finally I take him over in the inner line in the chicane, but this will impact seriously my final results. Just a couple of minutes left, we start our last lap and I'm on the 11th position. Successfully reduced my iRating loss from -100 to -4 and I need to take over Harris to turn to positive. My safety rating already flushed in the toilet, but if I can finish at least a few plus iRating points I consider it as a win. In T1 I feel invincible and put everything on the table. Harris attacks the apex, but I'm there and I cannot avoid the accident and I'm done. These 4 incident points missed only and I'm disqualified, such a shame. That dive I made was an overconfident and useless act. I should take what I have and safely drive around in the last lap and avoid disqualification. But the adrenaline did not let me to make the right choice and I caused the collision which led to disqualification for both of us. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Harris. And this is the official result. I finished in 10th position in my category and lost 4 iRating and 24 safety rating points, and it is extremely painful because my safety rating was 3.96 and this is a serious fallback. I hope I learned the lesson and will be able to manage my emotions and handle the others on the racetrack around me with respect and as human beings who are here for a good race and not just obstacles. Thank you for watching.